Hello students, welcome to your geography class. Today I am going to discuss about the crisis of natural resources in Assam. There are lots of natural resources. We are very rich in natural resources, you know it. What are those natural resources? Like soil resource, water resource, forest resource, mineral resource, and so and so. Isn't it? All these resources are found abundantly in Assam. That means we are very rich in natural resources. But these natural resources have some crisis recently. Lots of crises are going on over these natural resources. What are the main cause behind it? Do you know? That means our natural resources are gradually degrading, gradually decreasing. Isn't it? Why? It is only because of the high population growth in Assam. Population is gradually increasing day after day, and utilization of these resources are also increasing in this way. Therefore, these natural resources are gradually decreasing or degrading day after day. It is the main cause behind this crisis of natural resources in Assam. Due to this crisis of natural resource is occurring in our state, which are responsible mainly two factors. Got it? There are two main factors which are mainly responsible for the decreasing of our natural resources. What are those two factors? One factor is human factor and other is natural factor. Clear? I have already told you that due to population, high population, the natural resources are gradually decreasing. It is the human factor. And second one is the natural factor. Due to some natural factor, our natural resources are gradually decreasing, gradually degrading. What are those cause? Those factors? They are mainly flood, earthquake, storm, and you can say volcanic eruption, forest fire. These are some natural factors which are destroying our natural resources. Okay? Therefore, our natural resources are gradually degrading. You see, due to high exploitation of natural resources by human beings, there are mainly three main problems are gradually arising in our state. What are those three main problems? The main problems are, number one, resources get polluted and damaged. Number one, it is the main problem. Number two, resources become scarce. That means resources are not fully available at present. It has some scarcities. Gradually, level of scarcity is increasing. That means. And number three, severe environment and socioeconomic problems. Severe environmental problems and socioeconomic problems arising due to crisis of natural resources. So these are the three main problems which are arising due to crisis of natural resources. Okay. Now you see how human being, we know that four main different types of natural resources. Main natural resources are forest resource is gradually decreasing, water resource is gradually polluting, soil resource is gradually polluting, and mineral resource gradually it is decreasing. Level or stock of these mineral resources of Assam gradually decreasing. Isn't it? It is only because of human factor. So you see now, as a result, pressure of population on natural environment is increasing. Growth of population had led to expand of human settlement and increase in food crop production. Population is gradually increasing. We have needed high production. Because of these two main causes, we are cutting down the forest areas, we are level down the swamp areas for our high production. And for our high production, we need high production because of our high population, isn't it? Therefore, we use excess amount of fertilizers, mainly fertilizers, chemical fertilizers, and different types of pesticides, different types of weedicide, different types of germicides which we have used in agricultural field. And gradually our agricultural fields are polluted. Yes or no? So this way we are degrading our soil resource, forest resource, water resource. And you see, in the mountainous areas, in the hilly areas of Assam, lots of soil erosion, landslide. Landslides are going on generally in rainy season, and lots of destructive impact is going over these regions. Yes or no? So these are some crises of natural resource. Landslide is another problem found in the hilly areas of Assam. Next you see, because of this problem like land erosion, loss of land fertility, soil pollution, etc. are created. Again, the agricultural land are needed as emphasis is given to increase food crop production due to increasing population. But the agricultural land go on decreasing as they are also used for human settlement. Population is gradually increasing, and settlement, for human settlement, we need high amount of land. These lands are where we have got land. Lands are found in nature, and it is always in limited amount. Yes or no? So these lands are gradually using for the settlement of human beings. Swamp areas are generally filled by human beings. Agricultural lands are used for human settlement. Forest cover areas are used for human settlement. So this way, the man-land ratio is gradually increasing. Gradually decreasing this ratio. Yes or no? Therefore, it is another important crisis of our natural resources. Okay? Like the land resource, the forest resource of the state also affected by human activities. Forest resources also highly affected by human activities. If the ongoing forest destruction process is not checked by now, the forest resource of the state will soon disappear. Forest resource is gradually disappearing from our state due to interference of human population. Massive environmental problems would emerge if the forests become insufficient to maintain the ecological balance in the state. Already ecological imbalance is found in our state because of high destruction of forest cover. That means the amount of carbon dioxide is gradually increasing and impact of global warming is coming into our state like other regions of the world. Yes or no? So, similarly, mineral resources are being increasingly used specially for the development of transport industry and energy sector. And one day these non-renewable resources would be certainly exhausted. We know that all these mineral resources are in limited amount. They are non-renewable resource. We cannot renew it. One day it will be disappear from our earth because of high use of human population. And next you see, presently the dimension of man's economic activities has increased. The process of urbanization and industrialization in the state have progressed gradually, and there are some direct and indirect impact on this process of the natural resource. You know, industrialization is highly going on all and around of our state. And process of urbanization, percentage of urbanized people also gradually increasing. Because of this type of activities of human being, our natural resources are also decreasing. It is one of the important type of crisis of natural resources. If urbanization and industrialization continue without proper planning, if this type of process is going on continuously, the air, the water and land resources will be polluted gradually. Already polluted. The process of pollution is gradually increasing, isn't it? Now, it has been realized that natural resources of the state should be utilized properly and rationally, and for this, resource planning is very essential. So, resource planning, uses of resource planning is very important at present. We have to use it rationally. We have to use it, but we have to use it rationally. Misuse of resources should be checked by the conserving them through proper planning, and only then the overall development of the state can be achieved. Lots of natural resources are going to destroy now. This destruction, we have to shake it. This type of destructions, we must have to shake it. Otherwise, in future, we are going to face lots of problems. So this way, the natural resources are gradually decreasing from our state. So it is one of the very important long questions. Explain the causes of the crisis of natural resources in Assam. It is the important question for you. So you have to write it for 5 marks from 150 to 200 words. Okay? From 150 to 200 words, you have to prepare for a long question. Give a brief description or explain about the degradation of nature, causes of degradation of natural resources in Assam. Or you can say explain the crisis of natural resources of Assam. It is very important question. Okay, you will try to write it. In the next class, I will discuss a complete separate unit, that is economy of Assam. Here we have to read about the agriculture and industries of Assam. Okay, so this much is enough for today. I will continue next the economy of Assam. Okay, bye bye.